All right, welcome back to my channel. This is Aaliyah Brixton, and guys, we are back with another video. So over the last few years, we've seen an increase in women getting their body done and losing sight of what it means to be a quote-unquote conservative form of a woman. Now, during, I would say, about early 2014 up until as of recently, many women, both regular and famous, were on this trend of being city girls. You know, women who use men for what they need and what they can offer. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies, you should definitely be benefiting from relationships that you're in, but to solely be in a relationship strictly with someone because of what they can do for you and who they are is it's a little bit over the top, but you know, to each his own. Yeah, as we started this year off, a few of the notable Instagram baddies that fell into this category have found themselves on a new path, and surprisingly enough, that is healers. Now, the women who once controlled the narrative of being a city girl are now looking to be normal, everyday girl next doors. In this video, I want to focus on two reasons this change can be occurring for women. So reason number one is that these women are getting older and wisdom is coming into play. Now, one thing to keep in mind with the majority of these Instagram baddies is that most of them are under the age of 35, meaning these are girls who became girls well within their early 20s when they were unable to truly figure out who they were. Many of these women grew up within the spotlight and found themselves looking for love in all of the wrong places. But it also is important to note that lots of women who ended up in that IG baddie spotlight came from a sex worker background. And this isn't to downplay anyone in that field, but typically most women who come from that line of work already have some sense of low self-esteem due to their history growing up as a child for countless reasons. Therefore, these women are acting out and doing things for a sense of attention, and because the internet loves drama and they give it to them without any second thoughts, that's where you have the issue. Now, when I think of women who fall into this category, I can think of Alexis Sky, a New York-born native who had found herself on the Love and Hip Hop franchise fighting everyone left and right, claiming to have a rapper's daughter when it was never his, fighting back and forth with his baby mothers, and just all around drama surrounding her life. However, within the last few months, she's found herself in a space where she wants to grow and adjust and be an overall better person. She has even publicly apologized to any women she had issues with, informing them that while they may not forgive her, she does forgive them, and she's looking to move forward to a happier life, and part of that process is letting go of old drama that serves no purpose. For Alexis, I think this comes from a place of just maturing and wanting to live a better life overall rather than her having a child, which takes me into point number two, which is many of them have children now who can correct them on their downfalls. Now, many women who have lived a dangerous life continue to do so after having children, but only up until a certain point. Usually, that point in time comes when the children are of age to notice what mommy does for work, or the children can be bullied for it at school. Now, someone who falls within this category is Black China, who recently made it known that she has taken down her OnlyFans account and is in the process of reversing many of her enhancements that are over the top because she wants a more normal look. This goes to show people that your children truly can affect your decisions. Now, China has a son with rapper Tyga, who is now 10 years old, and a daughter with Rob Kardashian, who is 6 years old. Both children are at the age where they can start to question their mom and what it is she truly does for work. When doing an interview with Jason Lee, China expressed that she wanted to completely shut down the OnlyFans despite it bringing her hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. And Lee was insinuating to her that she could have kept it up and just tried something different. But China was 1000% sure that the notion behind OnlyFans was negative and that she didn't want to ultimately impact her children and the new journey that she is working towards. So overall, many women are finding themselves on a newfound journey to healing and becoming more in tune with their spirituality. However, a few months ago, I made a video, which I will link below, that was asking, like, about the BBL trend and how it's dying. And this newfound movement of back to normalcy shows us that the statement has been true. Many women who benefited from the BBL trend are now reversing themselves back to more normal standards because everyone looks like them and it's now too much. While a journey to healing is important, we do not want it to become a trend. We also understand how much these women impacted the culture. So to show young women that it's okay to cover up their goodies and to have respect for religion out loud, it makes it so that there can now be an easier balance, or like a better balance, between city girls and spiritual girls. And it's just showing younger women, like, it's okay to love God. It's okay to not want a man who is going to do all of these things for you. So I think that this movement is definitely gonna shift the culture of the new culture, and I'm excited to see what it's gonna play out for a lot of people moving forward, and like what that divide and balance is gonna look like. But thank you guys for tuning into this video, and I will catch you next time. Mwah.